Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of TEW 2016 WCW 1997. As we get to book our first Nitro here, we have Locker Room Incident. Oh boy, Jim Duggan. Let's see what this is. You know what? Let's see here. I really don't want to use Jim Duggan, so I'm going to suspend him. Yep. That's good. Oh shit. I didn't think. What Jim. Alright, Jim Neidhart's a little pissed. Alright. Yeah, let's see. Goldberg's brought to Wrestler's Court. Oh, that would seem like something Goldberg would do in 1997. Damn. Sit silent and buy everyone drinks. Oh, well. Positive impact. Alright. Boy, our locker room is terrible. 40. It's gonna get better once we get rid of Rocco Rock and Johnny Grunge. I know that's gonna happen soon, and Chris Adams. I might actually just do that now, or at least before Starcade. Now, I already went ahead and booked the show because, well, I had to book 27 segments to cover 115 minutes of TV. Weirdly enough, for some reason, I was just watching some old Nitro just to kind of get me in the spirits here, and I was like, you know what? Let's kind of just book, kind of like how WCW would. So I think the longest match is like 14 minutes. Yeah, it's the main event, but the rest is just a bunch of angles usually. So, um, also let's take a look at the storylines here. The Giant versus Kevin Nash. Giant versus Giant, Big Man versus Big Man. That's definitely gonna happen at Starcade. I forget why that didn't happen at Starcade. I want to say Kevin Nash just didn't want to go. Like, I'm almost positive that happened. He just was like, nope, I'm not going. For some reason. Yeah, Buff Bagwell versus Lex Luger. Yeah, that was basically who's the real total package. And then Benoit versus Raven. Talked about on the intro, Chris Benoit having one of the worst promos ever in the build up to this. Uh, he faced Perry Saturn at Starcade for the TV title. Pretty sure it's gonna happen here in this universe. And Goldberg Streak, of course, he took on Steve McMichael at Starcade '97. Ah, that's probably gonna happen too, just so he can just kill Steve McMichael. Of course, Hogan staying made the hottest thing in wrestling at this time. Probably one of the hottest things in wrestling in the past couple of years. I mean, just what a story! Just it was phenomenal portrayed. Larry Sabisco versus the NWO. I personally did not like. I hated seeing Larry Sabisco versus Eric Bischoff, so I went ahead and went with an option B. Uh, let's see here. Let's just put Sabisco with Brett. So instead of having Eric Bischoff versus Larry Sabisco, I think this is going to be better. Having Eric Bischoff in the NWO be represented by Scott Hall, which was they tried to do that like Scott Hall versus Larry Sabisco, but they're like, oh no, let's just do Sabisco versus Bischoff. So instead, that's what we're gonna do. Bret Hart versus Scott Hall. I mean, I figured that'd be a great little match. I mean, hell of a match, especially for like a mid card match, and for the control of WCW Monday Night Show, which I personally never understood because, like, legit, like JJ Dillon just did half the booking, anyways, like as the authority figure. So it kind of didn't make any sense, but it'll be just for the philosophical sense that like the NWO was kind of not running Monday Nitro anymore. That's kind of what basically it's going to come down to. And let's take a look at the titles here, I guess, too, for those who don't know. The Cruiserweight Champion is Eddie Guerrero, who, yeah, he lost the belt to Mysterio at the fucking Halloween Havoc show. That was one of the best matches ever. And then he won it back at, I want to say World War III. He might have won it on Nitro before that. The U.S. belt, Kurt Hennig won it in September. So that would be Fall Brawl. Yeah. Yeah, that would be Fall Brawl. Or at least the Nitro before. Beat Mongo for it. Of course, the world champ, Hogan, who's had the belt since 96. Oh, no. No, that's when Luger won it. Or he won it from Luger, that's right. Yeah, he's held it since 97 in August. Which I didn't think he held the belt for that long. That's weird. I want to say that's wrong, but I'm probably because I remember Luger like he beat Hogan for the belt and he won it for like a week. Like it was like a Nitro to Nitro thing or a Nitro to pay per view. Tag champs Rick and Scott Steiner brothers. That they're gonna break up in February, of course. That's still gonna happen. Super Brawl. Problem is, when are they gonna drop the belts to Hall and Nash? Or to another team. It definitely would have to be the NWO so Scott can go full Big Papa Pump on him. And, of course, TV champ, like I said, Perry Saturn, who beat Disco Inferno for it in November. So that's cool. Must have been a Nitro because it's the first week. Or he might have won it on Halloween Havoc. One of the two. And then World War III, who won it this year, Scott Hall, who's gonna get the championship match at Uncensored. That's what we're going for. It happened in real life. They were promoting it for Super Brawl, but I got something better. To be honest with you, I got something a little better for Super Brawl. And then like we'll have champion versus Scott Hall. So without further ado, let's run the show here. Hold on. Before we do that, let's make sure where we're running at. I forget where they were in real life, so we can't really base off that. Let's start in the Southwest. Yeah, let's try out here. Well, shit. Let's see. Oh, well, this works. There you go. All right. Here we go. Yeah, here's just the Nitro opening, of course, like with the video package and the music, and the fireworks and all that fun stuff. 47, that's weird. Huh. Oh, God, I guess morale is down, yeah. That sucks. Wow. And it was just Mean Gene, just like in the ring, hyping up Starcade. During the actual Nitro, he's just like, I bought my ticket, I'm going. I can't wait. Then out comes Eric Bischoff to be interviewed by him. He's kind of hyping up the match between him and Sabisco. Well, at least Scott Hall, which will then be revealed in the next segment. There we go. Yeah, and there's Scott. Just kind of who's gonna represent the NWO at Starcade at this battle for WCW Monday Nitro. And then, oh, I must have accidentally double booked the angle. Oops, my bad. And then Sabisco kind of like leaves the commentary table because that's back then at Nitro. Hour one would have different announcers, and then hour two, like Bobby Heenan will come in, or maybe a Dusty Rhodes or someone else, someone new would come in that second hour. So Sabisco's like, you know what? I've found my guy that's representing WCW. It's Bret Hart, and like Bischoff and Scott all lose their minds. Like what? Like how? Like he just got screwed at Survivor Series. How the hell is he a WCW guy? Yeah. Hold on. No, we don't want to. Oh, yep. So this might not work, but we're still gonna turn him anyways because for some reason they had him booked as a heel. Yeah, below average. He's a Canadian hero. Yeah, fuck off. He's Bret Hart. Come on now. And then here's our first match. First, I don't remember seeing this match. I just thought, man, wouldn't this be fucking awesome? But it only got like 4 minutes. Scott Norton versus Fit Finlay. Fucking Scott Norton, the man. Loved him. And Hogan cuts a promo on Sting, just like, Starcade, it's gonna be the worst night of your life. I remember during like one of these nitros leading up to Starcade, they had, I don't know if she was a plant or like an actual fan, but this like old lady was like got right up in Hogan's face and like threatened to slap him and stuff. So funny, just God, people fucking cared, like those are the days. 93, that's what I'm talking about. And that was all improv too, because he's. And here's another match that a WrestleMania 18 match happened in 97. Jericho versus Regal. Jericho's still a babyface, which his white meat babyface actually kind of sucked, but definitely the heel turn's coming. It's a coming. Give it time. It's a coming. One with the line tamer too. Now Harlem Heat, Public Enemy. This is just a flat out squash. I mean, this is just getting Harlem Heat over. I'd say at the next Nitro, Faces of Fear are gonna squash Public Enemy too, and then I'm probably just gonna fire them flat out because literally I have $50 million at my disposal. I'm just gonna flat out do it. I'm just gonna be like, yep, we're firing people, because I didn't even like fathom the locker room being that bad. Oh, awesome. Well, Rocco Rock, and Johnny Grunge. My God, yeah, they're definitely getting fired now. Oh man. Now this is supposed to be an in-ring promo, but I'll just go ahead and change it. In. I don't know. Just kind of. I don't want to have him take like a survey, but kind of saying how the NWO was so the hottest thing in wrestling, the best thing going. Now nothing in WCW can compare to it. And then he calls out he kind of like taunts the Giant, saying he's the real big man, the real giant in the WCW. Well, really in all of wrestling, because I don't even think he'd say in WCW, because NWO is kind of a separate brand gimmick. Then yeah, just a squash match. Literally 42 seconds. Literally, he kicks him in the gut. Prince Ikea runs across the ring, gets big booted, picks up, jackknife powerbomb. Like that's literally all it is. Oh. But trying to like calm the crowd, kind of just be like a little give the crowd a break, but it was already hot. And it didn't need working on, so oh well, it's a squash match. Yeah, and then the Giant runs out, starts beating him up, just beat down. Nash rolls out of the ring, and the Giant standing tall, which spoiler alert for this Nitro, the only WCW guy that's gonna get any shit in. And then Mean Gene interviews JJ Dillon, talked about, is Bret Hart a contracted wrestler? He confirms it. Says it is gonna happen. Bret Hart, Scott Hall, Starcade 97 for control of Monday Night Nitro. Crowd pops. Yeah, like basically the same momentum as the opening segment. Just everyone like, yeah. Then Ultimo Dragon vs. Psychosis, two of my favorite luchadors. I guess you could call Ultimo Dragon a luchador. I guess Junior really would probably be more specific. And believe, yeah, Tony Schiavone, Bobby the Brain Heenan have pretty good chemistry, which is weird because I'm pretty sure Bobby Heenan hated him in real life. Uh, oh, so it was already a red hot crowd. I was kind of like thinking, oh, these guys got to go out and kill it. And then just a shot of Raven in the crowd. I didn't want to do the whole flock, so I was like, that's probably better. Just showcase Raven. Then Benoit versus Kidman, just basically Benoit beating on a member of the flock. Uh, the finish of this match in real life was kind of cool. Like Kidman tried to like Irish whip him, but he reversed it into the crippler crossface. Pretty cool, little easy, simple finish, for a Monday night Nitro match. Got the 66 too, and then like the flock comes in and Benoit just kills him. Like literally just takes guys out, suplexing, punching them. Like it was fighting off the flock. But then eventually, like Van Hammer gets in the ring, kind of like stares him down, and Raven turns him around, hits the even flow, and then like Saturn just puts him in the ring with Saturn, and like and passes him out basically. Uh, then match Lex Luger versus Buff Bagwell. The storyline going in. Uh, the finish was kind of like Lex Luger was about to put him in the torture rack, and then like Vincent got on the ring apron, and he climbed the top turnbuckle, and Luger like threw him into Buff Bagwell, and it was a DQ. Kind of a shit finish, but I get it. This match's probably gonna happen at Starcade, and actually, it is gonna happen at Starcade. So I figured why not? Might as well not keep a clean finish, and then like the bells ring, and he just puts him in the torture rack. Him and Vincent. It at least keeps the crowd home happy. So I lied about the Giant. Yeah, WCW guys still going over. And then cut the announcers, hyping up the next match. DDP, Kurt Hennig, main event for the U.S. title. And I also hype up WCW NWO World Tour, the N64, but I didn't really want to put that in. A little too much. And then also this awesome little, this following announcement paid for by the New World Order. Kind of like this promo video of DDP just getting his ass kicked the whole time by the NWL. Kind of cool, It's so weird, seeing this, watching back. So much fun to see the heels just as the main focal point of the show. So just ass backwards, like as far as like wrestling terms, but it's so cool, just so different. And for some reason, this advanced the Sting storyline too. I don't get that, but yeah. And then I'll give this match about 12 minutes. I figured it'd be good, but like DDP's about to hit the diamond cutter, like he hit the diamond clash, and he's just like, that's it. Throws up the diamond cutter, and like the NWO just hits the ring and just beats the shit out of him. Throws up the match. Get a 71 though, so that was good. And then out comes Hogan, out comes Savage, out comes Kevin Nash wearing like an end Sting mask, and they just beat the piss out of him. I mean, leave him laying. Hogan like hits him with a diamond cutter, then picks him up, like puts him up, like two guys like hold him up, puts the Sting mask on him, then hits him again, and just cuts a promo on Sting into the camera. Just awesome. They spray paint him, NWO on his back. Just basically your typical go home segment for the NWO. And that will do it. That ends the show. Oh, all right. We'll do that. Well, it increased our popularity in 20 regions, but lost it in 5. I don't know what the 5 were. I guess that because that wouldn't be the US. That'd be Canada, maybe? Not sure. But hey, I'll take it. And that will do it for episode 2 of this WCW series. Uh, don't know when the next episode's going to be. It might be Wednesday, might even be later today, honestly. Who knows? Uh, but look out for it. Of course, that was a lot of fun booking like actual, like real people. Because I love the TEW local to global series stuff, but it's a lot different, booking real people. It's wow. Also, yeah, Rikishi. What? Liger? Oh, shit. Yeah, Booker T very unhappy. Yo, we need Liger. We need him. Yeah, that's something that would probably Conan would do in real life. Liger? Yeah, he's a freelancer, so like, can I look at other offers? Whoa. Okay. We have enough money. That's the most we can give you. We'll give you like 5,000 guaranteed. So Juice and Liger. That would just do 4,000. Whoa. Alright, so I don't think we're gonna get Juice and Liger. I just don't think it's gonna happen. We'll just go smart offer. And we'll just anything but house shows. Oh. Damn, we'll just do that off screen. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.